Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 7 Episode 5 has finally dropped on Disney+. After exploring the story of the Bad Batch Clone Squad 99 in the last arc, this episode begins the Ahsoka Alone Arc, taking us through Ahsoka's life after fleeing the Jedi Order. This is the first original story being told for Season 7 of The Clone Wars, breathing new life into the series. So before we dive straight into every detail of the episode, remember to smash the subscribe button and hit the like button while you're there. Also remember to leave a comment down below telling me if you think we'll see any Revenge of the Sith connections in this arc. The episode begins with a recap of Ahsoka's expulsion from the Jedi Order and the trial by the Grand Army of the Republic courts. It was heartbreaking to see this again, but it provided a perfect setup for the rest of the episode. We see Ahsoka fleeing on a speeder before it malfunctions, leaving her dangling a huge distance above the ground. The speeder then malfunctions further, sending Ahsoka plunging rapidly towards the ground. After impacting the ground of the lower levels of Coruscant, she is found by a local of the area. The local introduces herself as Trace, a resident of the Coruscant lower levels at level 1313. Trace reveals that she is a mechanic and offers to help Ahsoka get her bike fixed, and further reveals that she is the owner of a Nebula class freighter. The two load the bike onto the ship and begin their repairs, with Ahsoka letting the reason that she is on the run slip. Although Tracer doesn't realise the full extent of Ahsoka's exile, she does realise that there is a deeper reason for Ahsoka's distress. Ahsoka eventually reveals that she was formerly living on the upper levels of Coruscant, prompting Trace to voice her concerns about the political bickering and fighting that goes on in the upper levels. She gives us an insight into how the residents of the Republic truly feel about the war and the blame that many of them have placed on the Jedi. She further states that the Jedi have lost their way and have forgotten their core purpose, which is protecting those who cannot protect themselves. This belief is furthered by Trace's statement that the Jedi are the ones that started the war and have no intentions of ending it. The conversation is abruptly interrupted by a man who is owed money by the sister of Trace. A fight breaks out between the man and Trace before Ahsoka is forced to intervene and remove Trace from the situation. After this, we meet Trace's sister, Rafa, who is shown to be an unreliable underworld figure participating in questionable jobs to make her living. A man then enters the store where the group are located, hoping to have alterations made to his droid. Rafa and her sister plan to scam the man out of his droid and his money. Following this, Ahsoka and Trace begin working on the man's droid in the back of their shop, before it violently malfunctions, attacking Ahsoka. Ahsoka realises that she has experience with this type of droid and its faulty restraining bolts. The droid breaks free of its restraining bolt, managing to escape the shop and move on to the streets of Coruscant's lower levels. It wreaks havoc on the people around it as it plows through vehicles, people and barriers. The droid continues its rampage, climbing the walls of a nearby building until Trace manages to disable it manually. As Trace presses the button to disable the droid, it begins a free fall towards the ground, but Ahsoka is able to catch the fall of the droid before it hits the ground. After saving the life of Trace, the pair sit down for a drink at a local bar. As they are drinking, Rafa joins them, informing the two that she handed the droids back to the man who sent them in, as they were too much trouble to be kept around. She also used the credits obtained from the job to pay off her debts to the man who fought her sister earlier in the episode. Ahsoka implies that she is going to leave the group for now, stating that she doesn't want to get involved with their affairs. And that's where the episode ends. Overall, a very solid first episode to the Ahsoka Alone Arc, and I'm sure that will continue to get better as it progresses. Dave Filoni has pretty much confirmed that Ahsoka will end up changing her decision to join the group, as that will be the plot for the rest of the arc. As for the droids and the droid owner, I'm not too sure where they're going with that. There could be a separatist connection there, something to do with Geonosis maybe, but I'm not really sure what Dave Filoni wants to do with that, so I think it's going to be very interesting, and I definitely think there'll be some nice tie-ins there to the films and even the other content. So other than that, I can't wait to see how this arc ties into Revenge of the Sith, if at all, and how it goes from there. We already know that the next arc is going to be the Siege of Mandalore, where Ahsoka will have to join up on Mandalore with Captain Rex and fight for the Republic once again. So I think this arc's definitely going to end with Ahsoka returning to Mandalore just before the events of that arc. And I know this arc will primarily focus on Ahsoka, but I do want them to connect it to the other parts of the story and even maybe Palpatine and the Separatist Alliance. I also hope we get to see some moments where Anakin is reflecting on Ahsoka's leaving of the Jedi Order and maybe even brewing some of the dark side anger that we see when he eventually turns to Darth Vader. So hopefully it continues to improve from here. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, remember to smash the subscribe button and leave a like on the video. Also comment down below with your favourite of the two sisters that we were introduced to in this episode. Thanks again for watching guys, cheers.